Well, friends, Nagendra Rana here. So, the product of the day is event insurance. Event insurance. Event insurance for events or gatherings like matches, religious functions, New Year parties, film festivals, beauty contests, orchestra and musical nights have become very popular in the recent years. There are lot of firms which are popular in the name of event management. So they are arranging this kind of events which involves huge money also, and it depends upon the day and time of the events. So these events or gatherings normally are arranged for the marriage parties, even film festivals, beauty contests, orchestra and musical nights. So during this decade, this event insurance has become very popular. Now the question is, what does this insurance includes? Because the coverage of the policy includes cancellation of event due to accident or illness to the performers, cancellation of event due to operation of specified perils like fire, riot and strike, act of God perils, etc. Coverage of drapers, cameras, music systems, electronic, musical equipment against fire and allied perils. Liability cover in respect of spectators, participants, performers and third party. Then loss of profit cover due to cancellation or postponement of the event. Policy specifies the any one person or any one accident or any one year limits. Policy may be extended to cover more than one location, in which case the per location limit will also be specified. If you are planning an event, whether it's a corporate conference, seminar, live concerts, award ceremonies, schools and college annual functions, wedding ceremonies, sports events like cricket, hockey, kabaddi, etc. Make sure you have appropriate event insurance in place, which can help protect your event from those unforeseen circumstances and losses to your business. So what is covered under event insurance? Section 1 relates to the cancellation of event. Section 2, material damage. Section 3, personal accident. And Section 4, public liability. So normally this policy has the 4 sections. The cancellation of event section provide cancellation or postponement of the event due to fire and allied perils, including earthquake at the venue, burglary and theft at the venue, sudden, unexplained, unanimated failure of the named persons to appear for the event on account of any of the contingencies like death of such named person, or personal injury, either temporary or permanent, which renders the named persons incapable of appearing at the insured event, and illness resulting in hospitalization of the named person. So the basis of sum insured for event cancellation includes expenses on the all non-recoverable expenses incurred to organize the event and revenues related to event. So main exclusions are: the insurance company shall not be liable for cancellation of event due to any consequential loss due to cancellation of the insured event, unexplained or mysterious disappearance or shortage in respect of the property to be utilized for the insured event discovered upon taking of inventory, damage to or destruction of property caused intentionally by the insured or at insured's direction. Section 2, that is damage to property, covers direct physical loss or damage caused to property insured due to standard fire and allied perils including earthquake and burglary and theft. So basis of sum insured for material damage would be any tangible assets installed or utilized at the venue for the purpose of the event. This section will not cover any damage caused to any property to be utilized for the insured event caused by wear and tear, gradual deterioration, depreciation, mechanical or electrical breakdown, then unexplained or mysterious disappearance or shortage in respect of property to be utilized for the insured event discovered upon taking of inventory, loss or damage to property stored outdoors without the attendance or supervision, and damage to or destruction of property caused intentionally by the insured or at insured's direction. Section 3, personal accident, covers the named person including blood relation and relatives are covered against the accidental death, permanent partial disablement and permanent total disablement. Main exclusions of this section are: the company shall not be liable for compensation under more than one of the foregoing subclauses in respect of the same period of disablement of the insured person, compensation in respect of death or bodily injury or any disease or illness to the insured person directly or indirectly caused by or contributed to by nuclear weapons arising from ionizing radiation or nuclear contamination by radioactivity from the nuclear fuel or from any nuclear waste from the combustion of nuclear fuel. Then compensation in respect of death, injury or disablement of the insured person due to or arising out of or directly or indirectly connected with or traceable to war, invasion, act of foreign enemy, hostilities, whether war be declared or not, civil war, revolution, insurrection, mutiny, military or usurped power, seizure, capture, arrest, restraint and detainment of whatever nature. Then compensation in respect of death, injury or disablement of the insured person from intentional self-injury, suicide or attempted suicide, while under the influence of intoxication, liquor or drug. The fourth and last section is public liability. This section covers the liability toward third parties for any accidents resulting in injury or damage occurring at the venue of the event in connection with the event during the policy period. Main exclusions of this policy is that this section will not be liable for any liability arising due to pollution, act of God, earthquake, earth tremor, volcanic eruptions, flood storm, tempest, typhoon, hurricane, tornado, cyclone, or other similar acts of convulsion or convergence of nature and other atmospheric disturbances. Deliberate, willful, or intentional non-compliance of any statutory requirements. Fines, penalties, punitives, or exemplary damage, or any other damage resulting from the multiplication of compensatory damages or arising out of the criminal liabilities. Consequence of war, invasion, act of foreign enemy, hostility, whether war be declared or not, civil war, revolution, revolution, terrorism, insurrection of military or usurped power, ionizing radiation or contamination by radioactivity from any nuclear fuel or from any nuclear waste from the combustion of nuclear fuel, the radioactive, toxic, explosive or other hazardous properties of any explosive nuclear assembly or nuclear component thereof. So claims arising out of any motor vehicle or trailer temporarily in the insured's custody or control of the for the purpose of parking, damage to property owned, leased or hired, or under hire purchase, or on loan to the insured or otherwise in the insured's care, custody or control, other than premises or the content thereof temporarily occupied by the insured for work thereon or other property temporarily in the insured's possession of the work, loss or damage to the visitor's clothing and personal effects. So that what this event insurance has become very popular nowadays, because for any event like corporate conferences, seminars, live concert, award ceremonies, school and college annual functions, wedding ceremonies, sports events like cricket, hockey, kabaddi, etc. This policy is very popular and providing the adequate coverage also. Thank you. Thank you very much.